Aww, I ship these two so much. Seriously, cutest couple ever. With a close runner-up being Elizabetta and Lead. No, but seriously, this episode was fucking tasty. Not to mention, it could quite possibly have the greatest preview to any episode of any anime ever in existence. I mean, Clara's toy box, talk about perfection. But that is next week's episode. Let's focus on today's. Today's episode is another shining example of how much I'm looking forward to the other misfits finally learning Iruma's secret. I absolutely love it when they reveal how a character perceives Iruma. These wild speculations ranging from the mundane and average, all the way up to the future demon king of prophecy and everything in between. And let's be real, some of these get out of hand. And you can't blame them. I mean, Sullivan's mysterious grandson seems to just appear out of thin air one day. But the absolute best part is when Iruma, usually just being Iruma, smashes all preconceived notions. So when Lead automatically assumed that Iruma, this spoiled rich kid, didn't have any survival skills, ooh, you better believe it, I was just waiting for that spoonful of reality. Because you and me, we know the truth. Pre-Netherworld, Iruma kinda had a shitty life. And it's not his fault, his parents are just idiot and, well, shitty. Let's face it, they sold their kid to a fucking demon. But I digress. Seeing Iruma pull out everything he's learned, all the skills he had honed fending for himself since devil knows when, while I applaud Lead for trying to take the lead, Iruma's no slouch in this game of survival of the fittest. And I absolutely loved how this ties into the main overall story. But while the teachers are spectating, Ballin brings up a good point. A lot of demons blow their load in the first day. So yes, use all the skills you can, but when it comes down to it, the Harvest Festival is truly about endurance. Well, that and a can-do attitude, and when you're a child slave with the inability to say no, that's pretty much all you got. So yes, I absolutely love it when Iruma not only shocked Lead, the teachers, but the other demons vying for his points. But of course, seeing him and Lead in this state didn't scare off all the demons. Nope, two in particular. Let's talk about Team Succubus. You know, it's easy to say I love when we're talking about this series. I love the premise, I love the setting, I love the characters. But speaking of love is multifaceted. There are different types of love. But the greatest question is, how can one know if love is real? Especially when one's bloodline ability makes everyone fall in love with you. Simply put, you have two choices. The first being automatically presume that any affection towards you is a lie. A sad, pathetic way to live, and most assuredly you die alone, but hey, at least you'll go to the grave knowing you were never tricked by your own ability. Or option two, believe that all love is real, that everyone is a romantic interest, and that every demon has the potential to be her Prince Charming. Elizabetta's rose-colored view on love is a deadly weapon in her seductive arsenal. It's just kinda sad that Lead was the first to fall victim to this enchantress. But hey, at least you got a little peck on the horn. That's way more than you got at the Devi mixer. Speaking of which, what do you think the Iruma fangirl will do once you find out that he was actually at that mixer and she turned it down? Hilarious. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about the preview for next week's episode, Clara's toy box. Holy shit. Just from the few scenes we see in the preview, it looks like a perfect ability for Clara. Not only that, we get to see Chibi Iruma. Oh, little baby Iruma. Seriously, let me know how badass is next week's episode. Like, am I gonna love it or am I gonna love it? Anyways, once again, we are hit with another badass episode, but I'm curious, what did you guys think? Do you hate it? Do you love it? Do you want some more of it? Well, I do. So with all that being said and more Iruma-kun next week, I honestly cannot wait for future episodes.